Om Shanti. So let us start this afternoon with some meditation. Let the mind and body relax. And while I settle into the presence, I let the mind become stable. I feel my own peace. Internally, let there be silence, quietness. I stop for a while. Take a pause in life. And while there may be heavy weather on the outside, I maintain my peace on the inside. I let the mind travel to a far place beyond this world of matter, to a world of light, a place of silence, of peace. I am light in a world of light. I enter the presence of God. And I feel the stillness and authority of the Supreme Father. I, the soul, in the presence of God the Father. I, the light, in the Supreme Light. No matter what is to happen, I hold my peace. I conserve the energy of the mind. Let there be internal stillness. The thoughts and feelings relax. The body relax. I, the soul, in peace. Om Shanti. Hi folks, happy Monday. Thank you Vijai for that calming meditation. And it's the last day of August. So let's say goodbye to August and welcome to September. So I'm Dave and this again is Vijai, and thank you again for that very calming meditation. We are out here at the Ocala Meditation Center, and it's starting to drizzle a bit, but we have no fear. Today we're going to be talking about fear of the future. A lot of time we have fears which cause anxiety, which cause stress, which causes tension, and it creates a very uncomfortable feeling when we experience that kind of emotion. A lot of time we fear the future because we don't know what might be happening in the future, or we are doubtful. So Vijay, let's go into this. Why should we fear the future, or why should we not fear the future?
I listened to the Weather Channel.
Oh, did they say it was going to rain today?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
yes.
they're right. Okay.
But they create a lot of anxiety. Not anxiety, they predict so many things is going to happen. Storms are here, storms are on their way, storms have already passed, created destruction. So a lot of the news that we hear, I think, creates movement. It creates a lot of movement in the mind. So you are encouraged to think, to see into the future, to see what might happen, what may not happen. So it stimulates thinking of the future. Now, I have worked on it. I have followed the news before and now too. And I think I have to make a decision what to fear and what not to fear. In fact, what works for me is to decide what I can do now to support what may happen in the future. So let us think of the storm. So we are expecting a storm. So I do the needful now. And so when the storm has to come, it has to come. Most of the time I doesn't think it comes. A lot of the times, we get, I would think, an average of 1 or 2 storms per year that actually hits where I am. But beyond that, we listen to 10 or 12 or 20. And
Well, there's no storms out here in Ocala, you know. Ocala is not in the storm or hurricane belt.
Right, but even though I am not in the hurricane belt, or I'm not in the path of the hurricane, still we think about it, we talk about it. In
Yes.
fact, there is so much excitement created that when I am tired of creating fear for myself, I start creating fear in my neighbor's mind, because I tell him about what is going to happen, or what may happen, or what could happen.
That's an interesting point to bring out there. Creating fear. You collect information about something, and you share that fearful information to your neighbor. A lot of time we do that, and now they are fearful. And a lot of times the information you share may not be 100% accurate. You know, it might be 10% or 20% accurate. But fear, the thing about fear, what we do is that we share it. Once we are afraid of something, we say, hey, that's could happen. This could happen. Or right now in America, there's a lot of fear going around. Now it's the election time, and so a lot of fear is created. But there's fear is just, I would say, a line of thinking. Is that what you would say?
It's a line of thinking, and I wanted to say too that take the necessary action to prepare for the future. So if we go back to the hurricane example, if you think a hurricane is going to come to hit you or your house, so you take the action that is required now.
Board up.
Yeah. Okay. And
board up, get food, get water.
Right.
Okay.
And once you have done that, then you could.
You shouldn't fear after
you
you do
shouldn't
that?
fear because you have done what you could do. And if we take other fears, like the fear of what you said, the election is coming and what may happen in the future, again, you get the best information you can, you take the action that you can and leave it. I think some people think that the fear is the action. If the future presents something or you have a situation that may happen in the future, it requires action today to prepare for the future. If I do the action, then I will not have fear for the future because you have done what you could do. What else can you do?
So you think that we should not be looking at too much news, because I mean you know, we have all these social media, we share all kinds of video clips, a lot of information.
Well, I think
and
we mix up stuff. You know that, for example, a lot of those things are entertainment and excitement. So we entertain ourselves, we excite ourselves and our friends, and in so doing create some fears as well. But the fears stay with us, the excitement, dies down, the entertainment comes to an end, and the fear is left with us. And then, because it came in the form of entertainment or excitement, we may not take any action. So the fear continues, because I have not done anything to allay the fear, anything to put the fear to rest. So when I was at school, which was not too long ago.
You can tell by how much hair you have lost.
Wasn't too long ago, recently. When I was a kid at school, we had this thing where the teacher would say, do not think about the exam. Study for the exam. So as kids, we worry we have an exam and what is going to happen. But it says, what will that do? Worrying. Instead of worrying, study for the exam. So prepare today that you will be ready for tomorrow. We fear today, and because we are not preparing, we are just fearing, then we continue to fear for tomorrow.
So we should put the fear to rest.
Yeah, take action. The fear is not the action. To talk about it is not the action.
Because
sometimes we think.
Yeah, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the future.
We don't know exactly what has happened,
So
but in a way,
we prep ourselves.
You can create your future.
Okay.
You can create your future.
So we can create that future, create that calmness.
Yes, definitely. At least for your own home and family. Create calm, create peace, create silence, create a positive view, and your positive feeling will attract positive responses. Your positive approach, your calm approach, your silent approach will attract positive responses.
A lot of time we have 1 year plan, 1 month plan, 1 month plan, 1 year plan, 2 year plan, and 5 year plans. And a lot of time these plans do not pan out the way we might want it to pan out. And so what do?
I think we don't hold enough. We don't have enough faith in ourselves. We don't hold our own agendas. We quickly get carried away by other people's agendas. So we get involved in the Weather Channel, what they are saying about all the storms and all of that. Now, when I give my attention to the Weather Channel, I don't have time to sit and study, or I don't have time to spend time with the children, because I sit with the kids in front of the TV and we are all watching the Weather Channel. Now, it's a great channel, but now when do we talk with each other? So now the kids gone up to their room, we go up to do our things, and what should have been family time becomes excitement time. Because, so we create the fear.
I'm interested. So one of the tools, I don't know if you want to call it a tool, or we can call it an art or an acquired method to alleviate fear is meditation. And you did take us into a nice, calming meditation. So in the process of meditation, meditation allows you to be stable. Meditation allows you to be calm. Meditation allows you to be collected. And you have to know how to meditate. You have to learn how to meditate. You have to practice meditation. And so meditation is the least expensive method to deal with fears, all kinds of fears. And wouldn't you say that's a tool which is readily available?
It's a tool, and I mean, when we watch the Weather Channel, I hope you don't start watching the Weather Channel now.
Because you said that. Everybody's going to look at the Weather Channel now. Let's see what he's talking about.
The thing is that when we sit and we look at a topic or news, we have begun to meditate on that topic. We have given to donate our time, given our feeling, given our thought, invest in that. And in a way, we create it. So I'm saying instead of creating fears by buying into or by paying attention to other people's view of the world, create your own view of the world. So spend time with the family, read, decide what you want. We have come to this lovely place here in Okada where the brother here and sister Anne, they have created an image of what they want to live. They want their life to be at peace. They have found a quiet place, a peaceful place. They built a house and they have created what they want. So to a large extent, they have created their future, and therefore there is no need to fear for the future. I mean, they had thought that in the future what is going to happen, and so they planned for it and they acted upon it, and it is coming true. And we were fortunate enough to get invited to share their future, which is a great future. So I think that is a good method where instead of buying into other people's view of the future and creating fears, you create your own view of the future and work on that in the present.
Okay, so let's all learn to meditate, folks. Let's get to the task. Learn to meditate. And those who have started to meditate, develop your meditation ability. Develop that ability so that quickly and easily you can come into calmness and deal with your fears in the correct way. And find joy in your journey. So until next week, we'd like to say good night to you and have a happy September. Thank you and good night.